Your governments. My government, your government, and just completely control it. They blatantly show you they're controlling it, and nobody can do anything about it. And the fact of the matter is that when they started to control the Second World War, after the war they were making so much money during the war, the oil industry, they said, hey, let's not give up that level of profit. And so we create new industries. Pesticides, fungicides, and herbicides. And we'll tell the soft-hearted Irish and Americans and all this stuff, hey, this is going to save hungry people. Do you know that we have more hungry people alive today than we ever have in the history of humanity? You have more hungry people in Ireland per capita today than you had in 1860. And nobody knows that. But the fact of the matter is, that's how they passed it. And so now they started to spew all over the planet without any control, deadly chemicals. And then they got some professor from Trinity who they put on a payroll, probably $500,000 over a 5-year period, and said, Professor, will you get up and tell people how good this is? Well, we've done some really important studies, and although this kills bugs, and although this kills animals, somehow it doesn't harm people. And so you think to yourself, well, Professor Schmackahuka Schmickanicka at the University of Trinity over there, so they're smarter than me, so let's just chop down on this pesticides. And by the way, it costs less to take poison. I don't know anything else that they give you more and it costs less. You take organic food, you pay more for it. I don't want to die. Okay, you have to pay more. So then you have 70% of the population say, well, I can't buy organic food, I have to die. Right. It's funny but sick, isn't it? Think about it. Then all at once, we got money. Remember, we were poor people. Most people were really poor 100 and some years ago. Now we have this middle class happening, and we started to live it up. Well, we want to be like the rich folk. And the rich folk, by the way, were all chopping down on money. In what? Food. And what was the food they ate that the poor people didn't eat? Meat. Dairy food. The symbol of wealth. When I was a boy, the more meat, the more dairy food you ate, the more steaks you grilled, the more affluent you were. So now the middle class did this. Your government's worldwide subsidized the meat and dairy industry, so the poor and the middle class can eat it. And ironically now, all of us with money and brains stopped doing that nonsense, and the poorest people eat the most meat, the most dairy, the most sugar, and look at per capita diseases worldwide. I've looked at this. 42 years I've looked at it. The poorer you are in wealthy cultures, the more cancer, heart disease, diabetes, mental illness, the list goes right on. Why? I taught you today why. Now, you may want to debate this, but I'm telling you the truth. Men eating a lot of fish with high levels of omega-3 or more than twice as